is to help you, help your teachers, your families, whoever it may be, for the Creator to look down on us and to bless us on this beautiful day with the rain, the moisture. The thunderbirds are coming. The thunderbirds are coming, which means the rainstorms are coming, which means new life is coming. New medicines are coming. So new good feelings, all these new things are coming. The spring is going to come. It's going to get green. So I'm going to sing a song really quick, and I'm going to encourage you guys in your strong minds, pray for your school. Understand that this school loves you. This school takes care of you, from your teachers to your families, your extended families, your older siblings, your younger siblings, whoever it may be. And then think about the future. Think about the kids that are coming after you that are going to be in this school. We want this school to be around a long time. We want our teachers to be around a long time. So when I sing this song, everybody just close your eyes and just think really hard. Think really hard about yourselves. Always think of yourselves first, because if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't take care of number one, you can't help the next person next to you. Does that make sense? Okay? So here we go. Ready? Hate, name chiko. Hate, name chiko. Name chiko. Hey, hey, Wakaja hota nune bane wane pe. Hate, name chiko. All right. Well, that's our show. Thank you guys for. No, I was just kidding. Just kidding. Who wants to go first? Abilene? Okay. Abilene. So, ladies and gentlemen, this particular dress this dance that's you're going to see and witness here, this is a medicine dress dance dance that we have. And this dance you're going to see, this originated amongst the Great Lakes people of the Ojibwe people, and it came to there was a young lady that was really sick, and the father of the sick child, the sick girl, he was pleading with the Creator to help his daughter, to let his daughter live, let his daughter be well, and the Creator blessed him with a dream, blessed him with certain songs and how to go about the dresses, the certain colors. And so lo and behold, after the dreams, he woke, he showed the songs to singers, he told the stories to the women folk of his family, and they became a reality. And so when he started dancing and singing these songs, every time young ladies would put these dresses on, they're helping, they're healing. And so this is known as the medicine dress dance. And this particular dress, my mother, Dana Runsabov, made this dress. She makes all my daughter's dresses. And so there's a particular sound growing up when I was a little kid. I would always hear, I danced next to my mom coming in grand entries or in intertribals, or even if she was just walking down, back to camp or whatever. I would hear how her jingles sounded, the way she moved. Your body makes a certain movement, makes a certain sound, whether you know this or not. Your body makes a certain sound when you're dancing. Your feet, it starts with your feet all the way up to the top of your head. And so when Abilene dances, really reminds me of my mother, really reminds me of my mom, the way she used to dance. That it has a particular sound. My sister Winona also dances this style. Her sound is different from Abilene's, who's different from my mom. But one thing is for sure that I can always tell the differences between the way my mother makes dresses and other jingle dress makers, medicine dress makers. So this is the medicine dress dance song. Now when she dances the second song, this is an original sidestep song that comes from the Ojibwe people, to the father that had the dream. And this dance has been around for years, centuries. This is a centuries old dance. So this is the sidestep. Uncle's a little out of breath. How many of you guys like sports? Right on. All right. How many champion boy athletes do we have in here? Raise your hand. All right. How many champion girl athletes do we have in here? Raise your hand. Yeah. How many champion athletes do we have in here? Yeah. Everybody raise your hand. Everybody raise your hand. There you go. This particular dance, boys and girls, is the fancy shawl dance, the ladies' fancy shawl. And this dance is relatively new. There's a lot of stories that go about this dance. There's a lot of stories that come about this. Long time ago, when they first started dancing this dance, they would have buckskin. They wear buckskin where her dress is at. They would have a shawl, or they would just dance without a shawl. They would get fancy. Nothing. They would kick. They'd have high kicks like this. You know, it was nothing higher than their ankles. You know, a lot of different things like that. I am a firm believer that young ladies are just as strong, or if not stronger, than the young men, the young boys. Because long time ago, when we were raising our children, this is what I'm talking about, when we followed the buffalo herds, our young girls had to be just as strong as the boys. They had to do certain things. They had to be able to hit a rabbit. They do a lot of little war games like this. They try to hit the red spot on the wall. Or they do run and scream. They build themselves up. Because at some point, these girls would be involved in some kind of a warfare, you know, a long time ago. And we have a story like that. Josie and I and my children, you know, we come from that story. We come from people that carry that story, and we know it as we're the girl who saved her brother. And in the history books, it's called the Rosebud Fight. This dance here, I believe, is the counterpart and the balance to this dance here, the fancy feather. The fancy shawl, the young ladies, they showcase their strength, their energy, their spirit, how strong they can be. They can do things just as good as the men. They can be flamboyant, they can be flashy. So when this dance here, every time I see fancy shawlers dance, it always takes me back to how strong our women are. And all the young ladies here, you girls are strong. You're a lot stronger than you think. And so my daughter Ivy is going to showcase this dance. This second song we're going to showcase is it's a foot slide. It's a double beat song that comes from our Absalika people over here along the Crow Reservation. So they know this as a double beat or a foot slide, Crow foot slide song. Boy, I'm getting a workout just singing, sweaty up here. Everybody go, ooh. All right. You guys enjoying it so far? Yeah. Cool. All right. Call forward my son Cactus. Cactus Roundabout. Are your muscles on back? Now this is my son Cactus, and he goes by the name of Hitoa Knuckle, fancy feather dancer. 18 years old. He just started men's adult competitions this past year. We went up to 6 Alberta. Cactus got second. We went over to Kiayo celebration, and Cactus got second there. He thinks he can beat his dad. You think he can beat his dad? Love it. I don't know. Raise your hand if you think he can beat his dad. Hey. I don't know. Let's ask the judge. Mom, do you think he can beat his dad? Well, boys and girls, this dance here, I dance this style of dance, and it's so crazy, right, Mr. Santala, to see Cactus come from this tall to this tall. And this style of dance, this is Oklahoma style fancy feather war dance. This originated amongst the Oklahoma tribes down there. And dog soldier dances, there's a lot of wartime stories that come with this. This particular dance is you're going to see the acrobatic, the stamina. We'll see if he'll throw in a cartwheel or two, or see how fancy he can get. If you like something that he's doing, cheer him on. Give him the rah, give him the once over like that. Because the louder you cheer, the more fancier he's going to get. And you'll know this is a significant. You'll see anywhere in the powwow circle, this style of dance is the highlight of the powwow. These are the bull riders of the powwow. And these guys here can dance 4 or 5 songs at a time, right in a row. And one time we clocked this. You want to know what it's like to dance. How long, like the strenuousness, I guess you want to know. I've been singing 2 starts for each and every these guys, and we usually sing 4 starts. And typically, every song that we sing is roughly about 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes long. Fancy dancing is a little bit shorter than that, but it is equivalent to running 1.8 miles one song. So if these guys are dancing 2 to 3 songs a night, you can imagine almost 4 miles running in a matter of 10 minutes. So that's how crazy and in shape that you have to be with this. So I think he's done pacing around. Everybody on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You guys like that dance? Yeah. Cool. So a quick story about this. A lot of times when we come together and we dance this dance, you're going to see roughly maybe 10 to 12, 15 dancers out here like this. And you're going to see them all doing crazy things. You're going to see flagging tape. You're going to see the different colors, the different colored bustles. You know, and this is what's really cool, really unique about it. And sometimes when we dance, after we dance all these songs, you're going to hear the crowd go, one more, like that. And then us old guys, you know, we're sitting here, we're like, shut up. You guys come dance one more. No, but this particular dance, it's humbling. Nako, fix his bustle. I'm gonna give him a chance to fix his bustle. Give him a chance to fix his bustle. We don't want him falling apart on you guys. But real quick though, you're gonna see, you know, in this next dance, you're gonna see a Southern style. You're gonna see a story. He's gonna tell you a story. He's gonna tell you a dog soldier story. A long time ago, dog soldiers amongst the Cheyenne people, they used to go out into battle. They used to test their bravery. They used to psych out other people, other enemy tribes. And they used to stake themselves to the ground. And then they would fight with however long that piece of rope took them around. That's how long, that's the circumference of battle. And they did this for us. They did this for the people, you know, so that we can go on living, that we can go on being existing here on this earth. So when we think about this kind of dance here, this is the significance and the relevance of what transpired when we used to follow the buffalo herds. Man, did you see that? Man, did you see how fast I was singing? Did you guys enjoy that? Cactus, did you guys enjoy that? Big round of applause for Cactus, guys. I just want to share with you guys, it is nothing more fulfilling and pleasurable as a father to sing and carry on the traditions of our family. My mother, Dana, and my late father, Bill, we used to do this all the time, growing up from kindergarten all the way up into high school. We went to schools in Wolf Point, Montana. We went to schools in Poplar, Fraser, Glasgow. You know, we did a lot of these things like this to celebrate culture, to celebrate through song and dance. I know you're not going to understand this now, but as older you get and the more knowledge that you take in, this was actually outlawed at one time, up until 1977. I was born in 1983, and this particular way of dancing in public, has been okay. And when I get to sing and be a part of this with my family, it brings me great joy because I see a lot of myself, my son, and my daughters. My wife Cassie, she couldn't be here today. She's doing business stuff with work. But we always do this as a family. We call ourselves Chieftain's Child, and we showcase and we share a lot of our knowledge through song and dance. Abilene goes to school. She's a freshman at senior high. My daughter Ivy, she's a 7th grader at Riverside. And my son Cactus is going to be graduating from senior high school this May. So it brings me great joy and great pleasure to showcase and share this. Mr. Santala is actually the first teacher that we ever performed for in the school district 2. And at that time, I did not sing that time. You remember that? I did not sing. We used a tape player. Because I never sang in public. I always sang at home. My dad, my late father, was one of the best singers in Indian country. Song composer, all that stuff, and he always encouraged me to sing. And I never, ever tried because of everything that my dad accomplished. And this one particular time, we got asked to come dance for a retirement home, and I forgot our tape player. So I had to sing, and I was so nervous. And I know a lot of this is really, you don't understand a lot of this, but for me, singing, it was really hard. I was really nervous, I was scared. But after I got through and I sang my dad's song for these babies to dance, and I sang my dad's song, and I was feeling really good about myself. I was pumped up, I was excited. I felt like I did good. I called my dad up, Dad, I sang for the first time doing a gig. Oh yeah, which song did you sing? And I showed him, it was one of your songs. And I showed him a song that he composed back in the late 70s. And he goes, man, why'd you sing that old stink song? So the point is, guys, don't ever be afraid to take that step forward, to try hard. Our message that we always share is to be good to each other, help one another, love on each other, respect each other. Those are traditional principles that have been passed down from generation to generation to generation. They are in our ceremonial teachings. You greet somebody with a smile, and then you leave them with a smile. Treat that person better than you would treat yourself. Treat that person, understand that person, love on that person, respect that person. Because that will go a long ways. I have my friendships from kindergarten. I'm 40 years old. I have my friendships from kindergarten. My best friends are still with me. And they are freckled-faced Phil, Gavin, David, Chase. These are all kids that are non-native kids. And I still have them to this day. One of my best friends, we found out later that we're related. Callie Rushi Nicholson, that's her mama over there. That was my best friend growing up, and we're still close to this day. Ever since we were first grade, we had all of our classes together. So the point is, kids, love on each other, respect one another, help one another, learn from each other, because that's the best thing. And when you get older, you're going to remember a lot of your friendships. I still remember my friendships. So we're going to sing a round dance song for each and every one of you, a friendship song. So who wants to participate in this?
One Thank you for having us. Thank you once again. Wishing everybody the best. Love you very much. Ahoy.